Hey everyone, Kate here, and this week I'll be whipping up another batch of cold cream. This one's specifically for a Christmas gift for my mother, who always loves trying my cold cream concoctions. Now, my Patreons always pick which recipes I'm going to try, and when I last asked about cold creams, there were two recipes that tied for first. A vanilla rose lanolin cream from 1920 and a snow cream from 1904. I wrote both recipes down on my list of possible videos to film, but when I glanced at it later, I read it as Vanilla Rose Snow Cream, which sounded so delightful that I decided to combine the two recipes by mixing the base of the 1904 recipe with the Vanilla Rose scent blend of the 1920s formulation. By the way, a snow cream is basically just another name for an untinted cold cream, named such for what is supposed to be quite a light color. If you want an even more snowy effect, it is recommended to use a bleached white beeswax, although I just used the regular old yellow stuff for mine, as that's what I had on hand. Speaking of which, for this recipe, you will need a half cup of sweet almond oil, 5 teaspoons of jojoba oil, 5 teaspoons of beeswax, 2 teaspoons of glycerin, 2 teaspoons of rose water, 10 drops of a diluted rose essential oil, and 5 drops of a vanilla essential oil. If you just want to make a plain rose snow cream, which would be equally lovely, you can omit the vanilla and add in an extra drop or two of the rose oil. Another optional ingredient is a broad spectrum preservative. More on that a bit later. Mix together the oils and the beeswax in a double boiler. Continue to heat until the beeswax has fully melted into the oils. Next, add in your glycerin and rose water. Continue to warm for a moment until well combined, and then remove the mixture from the heat. Beat with a set of electric mixers until it's just starting to thicken. It's at this point you may add in the rose essential oil and the vanilla essential oil, as well as your preservative if you're opting to use one. Personally, I like using Optifin Plus as my preservative, as it is both formaldehyde and paraben-free. The amount can vary by brand, but typically the usage rate of a preservative is about 1% of the formula by weight. An easy way to approximate this is to weigh the skin cream and then multiply this amount by 0.01 to get the weight of the preservative to add. I'm just deducting the weight of the bowl from my measurements, which I'd previously measured while empty. If you choose not to add a preservative, I'd recommend keeping this formulation in the fridge to help it stay fresh longer. Without a preservative and in the fridge, shelf life is a couple of weeks, whereas with a preservative, the shelf life should easily be a year or more. Continue to beat the mixture until it is fully cooled into a rich, silky cream. Package into a nice jar, and it's ready to use. Now, as I mentioned, this batch is a gift for my mother actually, but I had to sneak just a little extra jar for myself. It's richly moisturizing with an extra moisture boost from the glycerin, and has a gentle, sweet rose scent. Well, that's it for this week. If this recipe isn't quite for you, I have a ton of other cold creams and skin cream formulations on my channel, which I'll link in a playlist below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! This video was made possible through the generous support of my Patreons. Thank you.